King Charles III and Queen Camilla visited the United States, which of course is the kind of the child of England. Um, some people um, seem to still think of Camilla as the home wrecker. I've seen posters who talk about her that way. That's really quite unfair. No third party can actually wreck a home that's going well. Okay. Also, this is a good time to make an important point about divorce. A divorce does not mean that a marriage failed. The marriage between Prince Charles and Princess Diana was not a failure. It got the whole world acquainted with a beautiful, gracious, radiant, generous woman named Princess Diana. And it produced an heir and a spare, which was kind of, to a large extent, part of her job. She had William and Harry. Okay? So, and for the first few years, the marriage was apparently quite happy. It just didn't last forever. They started to have a lot of problems. And they started to have a lot of problems partly because of the age difference and partly because they didn't have that many interests in common. Okay, he had a lot more interests in common with Camilla. Okay, and also another problem was that, we always expect, the wealthy man to leave his older, not so pretty wife for a younger, prettier woman. And that was one of the odd things about that love triangle, was it kind of turned things on the head because, the third party, the other woman, was older than Diana and not nearly as pretty. Um, in fact, I do have to admit that it was kind of funny that somebody referred to them as the couple as King Tampon and Queen Rottweiler. Okay, you have to look up the references to that. The reference, the tampon restaurants comes from a conversation that got recorded between the two of them, and the Rottweiler was what Princess Diana used to call her rival. Okay, but the thing is, we always expect that, but it doesn't always happen that way. The thing about it also was, I think that Prince Charles, or King Charles now, actually partly he preferred Camilla because Diana, since she was so pretty, so much like a fashion model, automatically upstaged him. He's not that handsome. Okay, I mean, he's not bad looking, but he's just not that handsome. And, he and Camilla are kind of on the same level as far as looks. So, I remember one time some photographers early in the Prince Charles marriage, he said, "Sorry, just me," when Princess Diana wasn't around. Okay, he doesn't feel upstaged by Camilla. Okay, and another thing is that people have said that he always seems more relaxed when Camilla is around. And that, I think, might be the key to their relationship. When she's around, he relaxes. Maybe that's the best thing that you can do for your partner, is just to make that person relax, make the person feel comfortable. And she does that for him. And, she'll never be winning any beauty contests. No matter, what kind of jewelry she wears or how expensive her clothes are. But she and Charles seem to be kind of made for each other. They're a good fit. That's what's important.